We may ask ourselves today, am I ready to commit to what truly matters in my life? Okay, this day carries the energy of reflection, a nudge to reevaluate our relationships, our financial goals, our personal boundaries, and understanding if they truly align with the foundation that we're trying to build. So we could feel a quiet sense of longing, or maybe it comes through as concern. We wonder if the love we're nurturing, whether it's romantic, platonic, or self-love even, has the stability to weather life's challenges. We may question the efforts we're pouring into work, relationships, is leading to the security we crave. So join me as we embark on a journey of self-discovery. We will gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy. And by the end of our time together, my hope is that you have the key tools, the insight you need to navigate today and every day with a confidence, with a clarity, with love. So hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of the positive, loving support that you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. Welcome to your daily focus, December the 19th, 2024. So for the numerology today, the 19 comes in, and the 19 is us. It's understanding that we have walked many paths, walked through many doorways to be in the here and now, with more wisdom, courage, strength, fortitude, love, compassion, whatever it may be. The accomplishments that you have had that has given you talents and abilities, strengths, to go forward, to expand on your world, to be the light that you follow. 1 + 9 is a 10 energy. The 10 energy is, well, it brings in luck. The 10 energy is about writing the new chapters in your life, how you want to see your life roll out in different areas of your life as a whole. 1 + 0 is a 1. And the 1 energy is the I am, the pioneer, the trailblazer, the independent, ready to go forward, to meet those obstacles, those challenges, to break free of limitations, and to embrace success and prosperity. If we look at the daily numerology, we would have a 3 + a 1 + an 8, giving us a 12 energy. The 12 energy is being in the moment. It's about understanding where we have control, where we need control, where we need to let go of control, where we need to stop craving the control of, and turn that energy into our time, ourselves, our resources. The 12 energy is about looking at our life through a logical lens of understanding what the next steps need to be, the ones that are practical, the ones that are doable, the ones that we can actually step into, not something needs to happen in order for us to step into it. And the smallest of changes under a 12 energy, when we truly pull it back, when we are truly in the moment, we know the past is gone and tomorrow hasn't arrived. And to be present. 1 + 2 is a 3 energy, and the 3 energy is about our voice, our thoughts, transformation. It's a time to get curious and let our hearts be led with curiosity, with an understanding, with a wanting of clarity, truth, belief. Sun is in Sagittarius, our moon is in Leo, and Venus semisextiles Saturn today. Okay, so that carries with it an energy that encourages us to grow. Okay, look for opportunities that align with our personal desires, but it has a practical reality to it. Pay attention to, pardon me, I'm going to grab a little sip here fast. Yeah, pay attention to the little frustrations and tensions that you come across today, okay? Because that's probably highlighting areas of your life that need some form of adjustment, some kind of tweaking, some kind of new healthy boundaries put into place, some kind of structure or stability to it. We may want to, set aside a weekly hour for our personal pursuits and a different hour to spend with a significant other. And that way, when we really look at doing that with a very conscious mindset, we understand that we are giving balance to both freedom and commitment in our life. That we are one step closer to just bringing it all into balance so easily and still having that freedom. Or take a small portion of your weekly income. This might be better. $5, $10, whatever it might be for you. Okay, and that's just for fun activities. Put it in a jar, spend it weekly, however you want to do it. And take another $5 or $10 or whatever sum you want, but balance it out, and invest that money somehow. Okay, and that, if you do that in a very conscious way, you say that you tell yourself that you are doing this to bring balance in, both for the joy and yet the stability. And it doesn't have to be a lot. It has to be that you believe in your actions is bringing you into a solid balance. It's by doing little things, okay? Work on a certain time for meditation, or a certain time to walk in nature, or a time to journal. Accept those invitations for social gatherings, but, predetermine how long you stay. And maybe you need to make that known to whoever has invited you. I can stop in, but I can only stay till 10. Honoring yourself as well as your commitments to others. And be open of reflection. This is a time to really be open to reflection, because Mars is in retrograde right now. If you watch this when I'm putting this out. So explore things in meditation, like how different friendships support you, or whether your job allows for personal growth, or what habits or beliefs keep you from showing us your true expression, your self-expression, presenting yourself in all your authenticity, with all your flaws. I'm very confident in who you are. And grow your dreams. Okay? Grow your dreams, and then take small little parts of it and weave certain aspects into your reality. Imagine that perfect relationship. Okay? And then sit down and you say, hey, listen, if I had a perfect relationship, it would look like this. What can we do? What's doable right now? What could we put into place right now? So maybe we make an agreement that, for now on, we have dinner at the table at 5:00, 3 nights a week. Or we always have, whatever happened in the week, we have Sunday brunch at 11 a.m. Or we take a walk in the park every Friday night. Whatever you can. I'm sure there's 1,001 ways to do little things like that, to take you just one little step closer to the ideal. See yourself as that confident public speaker, but start with presentations only to yourself. And then once you do that, and do it in front of a friend or a mentor, and slowly progress to very small groups, and then, slowly build to that grand stage. So take that giant dream and say, okay, what's the first little step I can take in this? Well, I could do a speech to myself, tape myself, see what I look like. And then once I feel confident enough, I'll stand in front of somebody and just take it so that you are always kind of within a comfort zone, because it's not that far outside of what you already can do. See a life of financial freedom, and then start with that $5 or $10. Okay? Start working on a plan to grow it into your dream. This energy is not about dramatic revelations. It's just gentle little reminders. Things nudging us. Things that we really need to just put a little bit of attention on now, so it doesn't grow into something very evasive in our life. And things we value most usually require effort and patience, or allowing a fresh perspective to come in to allow growth. In that moment of realizing that relationship needs better communication, or that your financial habits need to match your long-term goals, it might feel like this nudge towards responsibility, but it's an invitation to deepen our connection with what truly brings us joy, and yet security as well. The beauty here is the balance between love and discipline. So this is an opportunity to approach your relationships or your self-worth or your ambitions, with both care and attention. So whether it's setting healthier boundaries, or defining our needs, or taking the next step in that meaningful relationship or that long-term project, this energy helps us lay the groundwork for something lasting, something fulfilling. It's a reminder that love, whether for ourselves, others, our dreams, that it's strongest when it's built on a foundation of authenticity, effort, clarity. Let's turn to the cards. Okay. The underlying energy didn't even get off the table, and it's the Hermit. Well, it's been a while since we've seen the Hermit come out, and he's here for our day. Now, the Hermit is one who essentially goes to, within a cave or out in the desert, and sits down in quiet contemplation. He may look back, but only on his achievements, what he was successful at, what he grew, how he became stronger, more courageous, defiant, perhaps. And then he looks towards his tomorrow and the great dream, that spot of light and that vast tunnel of growth, the path. And then he starts to understand the next steps that have to be walked before, in order to go farther in the tunnel and make that little dot our world, to allow it to open up to us. So this is a time for contemplation. This is the time to, if we're going to look backwards, then let's look at what we were good at, how we have grown in wisdom and knowledge and clarity and understanding and who we are, compassion and love, talents and abilities. Two of Swords, whatever you're struggling with right now, the answer lays within. Okay, you may look in 1,000 ways in order to find the answer to the question, but you already know what the answer is. Maybe it scares you. Maybe it's kind of stepping outside the comfort zone to decide on that. Maybe it won't be the popular answer when everybody asks. Whatever it may be, whatever the decision is, you need to look within, because you know deep down what truly needs to happen, what steps need to be taken. And usually they're semi-difficult, but only till we start walking it. Then it gets easier. So allowing a little bit of instinct, intuition to push you forward where you need to go. This could be a very emotional decision you're making, or one that has great emotion attached to it, whatever it may be. We have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is our relationship with each other. Is it a give and take? Is it a two-way street? Is it a win-win kind of relationship? Do they support you? Do they love you? Are they there for you when you need them most? Do they raise you up or pull you down? And what part do you play in the relationship? Are you there? Are you supportive? Are you raising them up? And we also have to understand that we just can't give ourselves to everybody. But to look at our deepest relationships and give those ones the effort to grow it into something even greater. The Wheel of Fortune. The 10 energy. The seasons are changing. The wheel is turning. So understand that it's not fast forward all the time, and it's not in reverse all the time. And right now we are being asked some questions to define, refine our path forward. To understand what our priorities are, where we want to put our focus, where we want to put our attention, and how do we do that in the now? What is that small step we can take that keeps the wheel turning? Okay? If you ever saw two gears together, right? One turns because the other turns in unison, right? So it's about going with the flow, not fighting the current. And if you're fighting the current, then definitely back it up and look. Not to lessen the dream, but to give the dream the foundation it needs to thrive. Let's get an oracle card. See how it paraphrases me today. This deck is uncanny. Okay, breakthrough. 8. The breakthrough. I can see that. That is such a prime example of what can happen, because when we slow down, when we really start to look at things, we see how it's doable. We see how we thought an impossible feat really starts. You know, we move a mountain. How? One stone at a time. One rock at a time. Yes, we can all move a mountain. That's not the question. It's, are you determined enough to move the mountain? Do you want to put it as your priority? Can you keep it your priority? And what little habits can make it more of a priority in your life? Don't wait until you're pushed against the wall in order to go forward. Now is the time. Now is the time to push a little bit out of our comfort zones, to step into our dreams and make them the realities of our worlds. Okay. Breakthrough, the 8 energy. growing prosperity, growing stature. So authenticity. Okay, here we go. I'll hold that up. Feel confident that things will fall into place. Just as a seedling breaking through the surface of the earth, you too are going to experience an emergence. The efforts of your hard work will become evident, and you will begin to see the difference of all that labor and time you have invested has made. Count your blessings. You are gifted with a creative touch and the ability to generate new and wonderful things. Take a moment to feel proud of yourself for all that you have accomplished. So yeah, where you feel you're struggling right now, know that, that's usually when people throw in the towel, like it's just too hard. Just go more with the flow. Stop trying to push. Okay? You back up from the door, you see the word pull, and you're like, oh, no wonder it wouldn't open. I was pushing. I do that all the time with doors too, for some reason. You're going into restaurants, I'll grab the wrong handle every time. Oh, look at this. We have the skunk. Well, the skunk is about silence. You have Milo. Milo is excellent as a radar for where a skunk may be. He's getting a little smarter about it each and every time, but... I think he's gotten sprayed 4 times. I've never had a dog in all my life on this property been sprayed by a skunk. And Dylan hasn't, so I think Dylan shows Milo that the skunk is there and then runs in the other direction as Milo charges towards the poor thing. And I do have a recipe if you ever need it to get rid of that skunk smell like almost instantaneously. It's a miracle. It works so easily. So let me know if you have an interest in it, and I'll put it in the comments or something for you. Okay, silence the skunk. Meditate, quiet your mind, sense, respect, ego, protection. Silence makes the real conversations between friends, not the saying, but the never needing to say that counts. If you've chosen skunk, the message is for you to walk in silence. You may feel in order to get through your situation, you need to actively be defensive or aggressive. But skunk tells you that just walking in silence can be just as powerful. The skunk uses their odor. So, this could be definitely something that said, just, stay away from everybody else's drama right now and focus on you and your intentions going forward. There are times when we are told to focus outwards to help others, but this is really a time to improve ourselves so that we are stronger in every relationship, every aspect of our world going forward. Skunk uses their odor to attract their own kind, and they use the same odor to repel those they don't want near them, like my dog Milo. Choose the proper energy that you want to put out into the universe in order to attract the right kind. You don't have to make a lot of noise to get what you want. You just have to review the situation and act with respect and a sense that in time you will receive. It's not about the ego. It's about the confidence. So it is about growing our confidence of knowing beyond a shadow of a doubt what we truly want in our world, in our universe, in our environment. What brings us joy? What brings us happiness? What brings us that peace of mind? Is it good health, great love, abundance, prosperity, combination of those things? It's about understanding what truly brings you joy, even though you have to compensate for that joy coming into your life and bring in a balance. And I don't even think compensate's the right word, but that's the one I use. So I'm sure I could have found a much better word. Well, that's what the word they want to stick with, so that's the word we're using. You've got this. Okay? One breath at a time, one step at a time. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.